All right, we're rolling. I can edit it
Oh,
later.
okay.
That's fine. You can just cut it out. There we go.
All right.
All right. Smile, look pretty, everyone. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hat off, probably. Probably. All right. This is our group that we were in charge of doing project for the MEP. My name is Nathan.
My name's Maura.
My name is Nick.
My name is Jennifer.
I'm Victor.
So we decided to go with the house layout of the compact ranch. It has 2 bedrooms and a master bathroom with a kitchen and a living room, as well as a dining room and then a 2-car garage.
Deliverable 1. So for our design assumptions, we put the house in a lot in Lafayette, and our house is gonna face south, so you're gonna drive into the lot and the front door is gonna be right here. So that's south. And then our furnace is gonna be in the attic because this is a slab on grade house. And we've decided upon fiberglass insulation for the ductwork because that seems to be the best out there for our house.
For our sustainable HVAC features, we chose a smart thermostat, Energy Star windows because they have improved frame materials, multiple panes, dual wall, which reduces the condensation for the windows, low emissive glass and gas fills, and for we chose a geothermal HVAC unit, which will have the water pipes coming in from under the ground, leading into the heat pump.
So for our heating and cooling specs, when we were doing our calculations, we found that for our heating load, it was between 63,000 and 88,000 BTUs. And for our cooling load, it was between 12,000 and 20,000 BTUs. So using that information, we selected the Century furnace with an output of 70,000 BTUs, which is about in the middle. And then for the air conditioner, we selected a Goodman AC unit with an output rate of about 18,000 BTUs, so it's a little bit on the higher end, but we thought that it would be okay for our style of house. For the materials that we decided upon, we went with a 14-inch round insulated duct made by Masterflow, and then we just chose pretty typical floor registers. They're both made by Accord. This is the grill and that's the floor register, and they're pretty much anything you'd see in a typical house.
Code require ventilation. The minimum ventilation standards. All habitat rooms shall be provided with natural or mechanical ventilations. Louvers, windows and doors shall be able to let air pass freely between the room and the outdoors. Exhaust fans must terminate outdoors and not in the attic. Excessive amounts of exhaust ductwork shall be avoided. Minimum total glazed area for every habitable space shall be 8% of the floor area of such room. Ventilation of bathrooms. Bathrooms that have a tub or shower shall be ventilated. Windows must have at least 1.5 square feet of area that air can pass through if mechanical ventilation is not available. Ventilated air shall be exhaust directly outside and shall not be recirculated into the house. Any duct work passing through the attic shall be insulated.
Now moving into deliverable 2. Here we've got our design assumptions for our major equipment locations. Outside we've got the AC unit and our power meter. In the kitchen we'll have the fridge, stovetop, oven, and the dishwasher. And in the attic, as we said before, we'll have the furnace up there and all of our supply ducts. In the utility room, you'll have your washer and dryer units. And in the garage, you'll have your electrical panel and your water heater. And then the power supply will be underground, and like we said before, the meter will be located outside. And then here, we have the floor plan posted onto that lot, like we talked about before, here with the garage and the front door coming in here. Now Nathan's gonna talk a little bit more about that.
Right, keep it there. So this is the heating distribution schematics plan. So for the red boxes and the red lines, that is both the supply vent and the supply duct, as well as the blue boxes and lines, that is for the return vent and ducts. Here in the middle, we have the furnace tie-in and the air conditioning tie-in as well. Now we're on to the switch and the outlet schematics plan. So each of the 2 bedrooms and the master bedroom both have a fan and light, as well as the living room has a fan and light. Each room has a minimum of 5 outlets, as well as in the kitchen, bathrooms, and the utility room. They all have GFCI outlets. And then as well as in the 2-car garage has 5 outlets as well. Then this is electrical panel plan. So we have several things numbered from 1 to 18. Then from 19 to 24, we left those empty due to if there was any add-ons or renovations or improvements made to the house that can be numbered later on. So for example, the first one is for the range top, the second one is for the refrigerator, the third one is for the dishwasher, 4 and 5 are for the washer and dryer in the utility room, and then for 7 and 8, 7 is the air conditioning and 8 is the furnace fan. And then for 13, 13 was both in the master bedroom and the 2 bedrooms in the house. And those are just some of the examples of the electrical panel plan.
For our sustainable features and electrical, we chose dim lighting fixtures, which you can control how much light is coming out of the fixture. We chose LED lighting because it's much more efficient than fluorescent lighting. We chose Energy Star appliances for the kitchen and dryer and washer. And then we had motion censored outdoor lighting so that your outdoor lights aren't running 24/7.
And here for the electrical service size, we calculated this using the watts and the square footage for the demand and the neutral load. For the demand load, we ended up with 93 amps. For the neutral load, we ended up with 51 amps. And then that gave us a minimum service requirement of 125 amps. And then for our minimum feeder size, we've got 2, minimum neutral size of 4, and then for our equipment grounding conduit, it's 6.
Code requirements, kitchen code and GFI outlets. The kitchen is required to have at least 2 120 volts and 20 amp small appliances circuits for receptacles. The refrigerator, garbage disposal, and dishwasher shall be on dictated circuits. We have 4 GFCIs outlets located throughout the house. There will be 1 in the bathroom, master bathroom, utility, and kitchen. And the rest are GFI outlets. Arc flash protection requirements, circuits 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, and 18 will all need to be AFCI protected circuits. There is a ground rod that is in the ground next to the meter. This is how we will ground the house system. Arc fault protection is required for all receptacles, smoke detectors, and lighting fixtures. Dining rooms, family rooms, bedrooms, and sunrooms all required arc flash protection.